my name is Yilan. My student number is 134182445. Assigning state 201 or group 20 adventures. I will share my individual report on the group project with all of you, and I will share with you the work I have done and the result achieved in this project. They have 8 parts in these presentations. I have added chapter makers, and I have also have a live demonstrations of my code in each part. In this group assignment, we need to write and use the user-defined functions to judge the articles in the training dataset to see if it fits the topic of our group. I utilize the RStudio programming tool and complete the task through the various steps, including dataset loading, processing, classifications, result saving, evaluations, and visualization. So you can see in my left side is my R code. So first, we need to load the library functions we need. After cleaning up some no complement folders and articles formats, 1,586 articles were finally left. Among them, the top 12 more frequently occurring words were shown in the figure 1. In the first part, I create a user-defined functions named load dataset and use it to load the dataset, clean the error zip, and return the data frame. There's a smart art flow can help me to explain it. We will start by unzipping the training data and creating 4 empty vectors. Then, in the loop, we will unzip each field and check if the TSV field with over 10 articles. Fields that don't meet these conditions will be placed in the error dataset, while those that are correct will be added into the data frame. Let me run it. So you can see this is my error dataset here. And I also have a data frame as the first part result. In the second part, I removed the error TST field from the data frame and implemented a user-defined function called purpose-size to perform the task purpose-sizing to select tokenizations, stop for removal, and limitization. To save time, I use a data frame with the error TST field removed, which has 1,865 articles in total. First, I create empty vectors. Then, I extract a row of characters from the text column in the data frame and cover it to the lowercase. Afterwards, I remove words and punctuation. Next, I split articles into vectors of individual words and use the analysis function to extract all the elements and combine them into a single vector, and then convert each word to its basic form. Finally, return it as a vector of character type. So this is my purpose-size functions. In the third part, I create a function called classify to determine if the articles are related to our group's keywords. Check if the articles contain the keywords adventures, and return a logical value true or false. To apply this function to the articles, I use a loop that uses the functions, purpose-size, and classify. So you can see this is my classify functions. It will need some time to do it. So you can see my classification result in the vectors. The fourth part, I create a user-defined functions named evaluations, use it to evaluate the result of my classifications, and calculate precision, recall, and accuracy. Let me show it for you. And I also have a loop to have a true topic. So you can see this is my evaluation result. In the fifth part, I create a user-defined functions named save results and use it to store my final data frame as a CSV file, which include the test, field path, topic, and classifications. This is my result, and I also read it for the clearly show. So you can see it's my save result functions. And yes, it's my data frame or classify. It has test, field path, topic, and classification. The sixth part, I create a user-defined function named visualize and use it to make 3 different charts about the dataset and result of the classifications. The first chart is a bar chart about the top 12 more frequently appearing keywords in the dataset. The second chart is a pie chart to visualize the proportion of true and false. The third part is a bar chart showing the distribution of true and false under each topic. Let me do it for you. And this is a visualization function. So you can see my result here. The data analyzed show that the classification accuracy is high, indicating that the classification rules are appropriate, and most articles have been rightly identified. The recall rate is also high, indicating that the classification model can comprehensively detect the positive examples. However, the precision is low, possibly due to the high number of false positives. This suggests that some irrelevant articles may be mistaken considered related to the adventure. And it also shows in the bar chart. Overall, the 6 user-defined functions perform well and provide the correct results. To improve precision, it may be beneficial to select a more accurately related work for the topic. Thank you for your attention for my presentation.